like, oh my god, this is just comedy gold.
You're a monster.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in a feel like Godzilla.
Yo, what up? ¿Qué pasa? Ya esperaba y salete. What's going on? So, I just learned that the next trailer for Lord of the Rings has dropped, and I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, but I couldn't wait that long. And the first picture of the trailer looks pretty cool. It's got a cool orc on the front. I must be honest that the orc actually looks pretty decent. I've got some other thoughts on the orcs as well. so we'll see what happens with that later on. But for now, I'm gonna jump right into this 3-minute, 3-second trailer and give you all a response.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
You knew
Today,
better.
our days of peace begin.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
The skies are strange.
This gentleman. They wear beardless, so I guess maybe.
Yesteryear, Galadriel. The moment we feared.
Was he really?
Evil does not sleep.
Is that who I think it was?
It waits.
Beyond the darkness, tempting shadow, to bury us all beneath the mountain.
He has not one name, but many.
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
If the evil
Who
remains
was
left
that?
unchecked, it will take us all.
Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
Together we can survive this!
Fight with me.
Each of us must decide who we shall be.
There can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
Of course, you gotta put the Balrog in there. Greetings. This episode brought to you today by yours truly at Blue Mesa Studios. Please have a look at the links for Patreon. I'm also on Buy Me a Coffee and several other places that are shown on your screen. If you'd like to support the channel, that would really help me out a lot. Thank you for watching, and now on with the show. Alright, so this one, first off, even I gotta admit, this one looks better. This actually does look like a real trailer. The colors are, I noticed they're a little better than the previous one. And this one actually tells us more of a intro to whatever story is going to happen. And they even use Sauron's name in the trailer here, so that's good. The best thing that I've heard is the line that they got discount Eminem to play Sauron, and I'm like, oh my god, this is just comedy gold. I'm just dying. I'm just dying laughing at that. Plus, I've got some thoughts on the orcs because we do have, we've got representation. So we do now know that we have female orcs, which, we were always wondering. And another thing is that I've got this here. There's a still, and it looks like Galadriel's grieving for someone. There's a body, and here's the image. Maybe whichever way I decide, maybe over there, whichever way I decide to put it. But yeah, so who's this guy? We don't know. Maybe Celeborn, maybe not. Who knows? Which would actually confirm the story that I have heard that Celeborn was dead. So that's kind of cool. And this gets into several other things, but I'll leave those for another video. So it's interesting. I still look forward to taking it apart piece by piece and seeing what happens with that. So I'm interested to see. I don't expect it's going to be the books. It's not going to be the books because Celeborn's dead. So are they going to bring him back to life? Are they going to try to? Is he actually dead? Is Celeborn dead? Is he not? Are they going to try to resurrect him? Who knows? I'll have to do some research on the Palantiri because we see Tar Miriel with a single Palantir, which actually is not. Again, I'll have to get my dates on this. It could fit Numenor because it was used in Arnor between. There were several of them. I want to say one of them was at Amon Hen, which is Weathertop, which is where Frodo gets attacked in the Fellowship, which is where the Witch King used to reign. But before the Witch King conquered that, it was a stronghold of men who were descended from Numenor. So yeah, there's so many little things in here that are interesting. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I've heard other pieces that say that Galadriel wouldn't have had anything to do with Tar Miriel, and that's probably quite a stretch because I don't think Galadriel ever went to Numenor. I don't remember that. That was the thing, like I said, and she and Celeborn stayed in Middle Earth. That was their thing, So yeah, it was interesting. I will leave it at that, and say there's some cool stuff, cool visuals, nice visuals. We do get a little bit more of a Meteor Man. Maybe he's a wizard, maybe not. I think who knows what that's going to be. And of course, we end with a Balrog. Of course, because you have to rip that off from Pete Jackson, who did it amazingly well 20 years ago. So, which I saw in the theater. So, yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't expect this to be accurate to the book, but it's interesting, and it'll be interesting to see what they do. Like I said, this one looks slightly better. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. Who knows? Who knows? I don't get my hopes up anymore. So, anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate you all, and until next time, peace out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.